Well, hello everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Steven, the Jupiterian here, with a new Well, we're gonna dip our toes into 2026, and we're going to have so many different changes. So 2025 was a catalyst for this coming year, 2026. We're almost there. We have a few more weeks of 2025 to go. And, well, why don't I? I'm just going to pull up the chart right now. Why not? I think I have the chart up. Do I? No, I don't. Okay. So let's start with January 1st. Why not? And here we are. January 1st. Okay, pulling up share. I'm going to share my Astro Gold software here. Are you seeing it? Not yet. There we go. All right. January 1st. Well, I have it at 7:03 a.m. where we have Capricorn rising. Mercury. We start off with Mercury at 29 degrees of Sagittarius on January 1st, 2026. The North Node is at 10. Excuse me. The North Node is at 10 degrees of Pisces. So we're still with this Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, the beginning of the year, like we were at right now in December, on December 6th, which I will share with you right now. And here we are. Saturn and Neptune are in Pisces, but Neptune is retrograde until, let's move this into a week. Well, a week from now, Neptune will no longer be retrograde. But when does Neptune? Yeah, December 10th is when Neptune and Mercury and Saturn are direct. Mercury is still in Scorpio. So let's move this to January. So we have until the 21st of December when the sun enters Capricorn. On the 21st of December, 2025. We have all Neptune and Saturn and Neptune still in Pisces. And actually until um, February 13th, when Saturn re-enters Aries. We've seen this over the summer over in 2025, the summer of 2025, when Saturn was in Aries. No, Neptune was in Aries. And Saturn was in Aries over the summer. But let's see. Okay, let's go to now. December 6th. Okay, we'll move this in a month. All right. January 6th. Hey, Three Kings Day. January 6th. We have a lot of planets in Capricorn. Mercury, the Sun, Venus, Mars, all in the sign of Capricorn. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Excuse me. All opposing Jupiter. It's 5:30 p.m. So yeah, I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm tired. I had a long day. Been doing a lot today. I've actually been doing some research on this. I wrote some notes down, and apparently, we're looking at 2026 from now on, and then so that no other planet change signs until February. February 6th. Actually, right? Actually, no. January, the end of December 2026. January, no, end of, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Towards the end of January 2026, Neptune moves into Aries. And then in February 13th, Saturn enters Aries on the 13th. Here we are. Saturn 0 degrees 0 minute on the 13th. 12th, 13th. Yeah, on the February 13th. Let's move this into hours. This is Pacific Standard Time. Let's see. Well, when exactly? I don't know the exact time. I put down the dates. So that's interesting. You would think I would should will put when I do my research, I will put down exact times. When Neptune enters Aries, well, it's in February. Maybe Neptune in Aries. Okay, let's move this back in day. January 26th. Neptune 0 degrees 0 minute. And, if we move this into hours, well, hey, actually, this is a learning experience for me again. Yay. Neptune is at 29 degrees 59 minute in Pisces. And then Neptune moves into Aries, January 26th at around 10:30 a.m. on Pacific Standard Time on the West Coast of the United States, where I am. So yes, actually, you can check your time zone for when Neptune enters Aries by putting your where you live into a database for astro.com or astro-seek.com to find when Neptune moves into Aries. And I know on February 13th, Saturn moves into Aries. So you can do the same for that on February 13th. So here's February 13th. And Aries is here. So yeah, actually, later in the day, move this into hours. Saturn will enter Aries on the 13th in the afternoon hours on the West Coast. Here we are, Saturn at 0 degrees, 0 minutes at about 4:30. Yeah, I'm having an eighth house perfection year, and sorry. It's almost over. I have a few more months of this eighth house perfection year. Yeah, in March when it goes to the ninth house. And so, yes, so um, and my eighth house is in Cancer. Is Cancer. Jupiter is right there. So, yeah, actually, I'm enjoying this eighth house perfection year. It has had its ups and downs. So, yes, not all bad for eighth house perfections. Um, so yeah, and then in June, then we the next. Let's move this ahead into months because now that we've had that change, this most well the outer planets are mostly big changes for years. So March 13th, Venus moves into Aries. April, Mercury was retrograde all through March. Yep. And now May, June. On June 29th, anything else change? No. Well, except for Mars and all the inner planet. But Jupiter is about to change signs in on the 29th of June. If we move it, or 29, 30, or actually the 30th of June. Jupiter moves, yeah. June 30th for everybody else, but it'll be late in the day on the West Coast when Jupiter enters Leo. But everybody else will have Jupiter in Leo on June 30th. Where he will eventually, where he's starting to oppose Pluto. And that's the next big change in June. But June 18th. Oh, no. Chiron entered Taurus June 18th. Yeah, before that. Or 19th, yeah. June 19th. And then he will go retrograde this this year in July or so. Let's see, June. And then nodes will change signs in July. On July 26th, actually, the nodes will North node will move into Aquarius. I'm sorry. North node will move into Aquarius July 26th. Aquarius, the north node at Aquarius, 29 degrees, about the end of July. The south node in Leo, July 26th. 27, yeah, about 26, 27, yeah. The nodes change signs. And that's about all for 2026. That's going to be changing. Uh, we have Pluto retrograde, though, but it's not going back into Capricorn. Pluto is in Aquarius. It'll be retrograde and then going forward in Aquarius. Let's see. Pluto in Aquarius goes retrograde to 2 degrees or three, actually 3 degrees. Almost 2, actually 3 degrees, 4 minutes. And then, yeah, October 26th, Pluto goes direct about that. October, oh no, October 16th. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll be looking at this deeper as the year 2026 comes along. I'm just showing you key points and dates when planets retrograde and outer planets change signs, especially Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune, the major outer planets, because Jupiter was in Cancer. Jupiter moves into Leo. Neptune was in Scorpio. Neptune and Saturn were in Pisces. Now they're in Aries. And we'll be looking deeper in that as the year goes on. Gets when we get closer to February, or actually the end of January. Basically, yeah. When we get to the end of when we get to January, we have a lot of shifts, planetary shifts happening. And so let me stop my share. And you still have I still have that video that I want to create for for you for the tarot and the decans, because they do link together. Astrology and tarot do are linked together, and I still have that video to make. I will get that done probably tomorrow or Monday. um, so yes, I'm Stephen the Jupiterian with It's in Your Stars. I'll have the link to my YouTube channel below in the description box, so you can book a reading with me and see your solar return, your perfection years, and all that other happy stuff. What your natal chart tells you about you, what and your relationships and everything else. So yes, all that will be in the description box below, and my website at it'sinyourstars.com. All right. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and take it easy, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.